since I've been informed my mic is muted, it's time for me to consume some M&Ms.
It's not muted, but go
Fuck!
ahead.
Why lie to me?
It's content, innit? Content. Content for our 11 viewers. Thank you for watching.
Let's go.
See, what they don't know is that this is gonna be a banger.
Saturday night. You could be anywhere in the world right now. You're here listening to me talk about fucking League of Legends. You love to see it. Also, no one shouted out yet, so I'm going to shout out the fact that the font has changed on League broadcast to reflect the font that we use for everything else. So shout out to either Aaron for finally working out how to do that, or for League broadcast for adding that feature. I don't really know which one it was, but you know, all I know is that the order is cooked right now, and it looks like we have Levi top.
Okay. It was both, and I can sort that out.
Nice. Also, shout out to League Director for allowing us to reorder champions now. That was a big issue last split, if I remember correctly, when we started using the software.
Yeah,
it would be like, oh, you can't change the order anymore, and so you have to see what the gold difference is between blue side AD carry and red side jungle. And it's like, well, that's useless information to us. Nothing is gonna work. Oh shit! Ivan says he's gonna get all 5 roles by the end of the tournament. Oh, you do have a best of 5 coming up. You could play 1 role per game if you guys can bring it to a game 5.
Well, that's if he has a best of 5. If he wins.
Go win this game first. 100%.
Alright, let's just quickly sort out the order.
Listen to the subtle tones of me chewing while we wait for this game to be sorted. Love to see it. Or love to hear it, I suppose. Gotta be technically accurate, you know? God damn. It's gonna be a... This is gonna be a scuffed stream. I can tell you that right now. But it's fine. Because, gonna see how this one goes. There we go, I was right. His name is Yeezy. Master Yeezy. There we go. Is it named after a fallen rap star, Kanye? You know, can't talk about him anymore. He's a problematic guy nowadays. So, yeah, here's what it is. By the way, though, quick little good trade there for Poseidon in the mid lane on the Galio here. Yeah, wait, who was Yeezus before Master Yeezy? That's the real question. Let's have a quick look at runes. We haven't really spoken about them yet. So it looks like fairly standard runes from what I can tell. We've got we've got the Grasp of the Undying for the Fiora. So knowing that the lane is going to kind of just be passive for the most part, they're hoping, I imagine. They're just going to get some extra HP, get some healing up in there. Echo looking to snowball with the Dark Harvest. So I believe the best options for Echo probably would be Electrocute or Dark Harvest or Phase Rush, because obviously his combo is a 3-hit combo, right? He will like E, auto attack, Q, and then he's going to get a speed boost. But that would be more so for laning, I imagine. Dark Harvest makes a lot of sense considering they intend to play through the Echo. And then everything else looks pretty standard. Arcane Comet on the Hui, press the attack on the Ezreal, someone who can definitely trigger that very easily. And then summon Aerie for Gladiator on the Nami. Meanwhile, on the side of MexiGods, we got... Ooh, let's not talk about that. Let's look at Fiora's HP total there. God damn, they were looking rough. A good next good trade here for Poseidon in the mid lane, getting to punish Briar's impact on the Hui there. One of the great things about Galio in the mid lane, or well, great is subjective. It depends on what you play. If you are a player like Briar's Impact who plays exclusively AP mages, one of the things you hate about Galio is that he is a champion that has really good base damage, and so he doesn't need to build damage. Oh, hold up. Okay, ignore that. Was I'm not tripping. Someone died, but the score didn't change, right? Or am I bugging?
Yeah. I think it's
Is it bugged?
changed. It might be bugged.
I was gonna say, like, I'm like 99% sure that I didn't just see like a Nico clone get bursted. That was definitely Janna.
Yeah, that was
definitely
Janna.
Persephone getting killed.
Yep.
And yeah, it still says 0, 0, 0, and it still says 0 kills on the board. That is... I told you this stream was gonna be scuffed, bro. Come with me on a journey through this scuffed-ass game. It's gonna be an interesting time. As we wait for the... Oh, okay, he's gonna fix it while we're in the replay. Let's go. Yeah,
this
clean layered
5
CC.
seconds. Oh, no.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're manually changing the score. Aaron just like... He likes to make more work for himself, you know? Like... It's actually kind of crazy now that I think about it. But you just gotta press refresh on League Broadcast and it will fix, yeah? Trust me. That's my source. Just trust me. I've never used this service before in my life.
I'm legit gonna try that.
Oh, hell yeah.
See what happens. There we go.
This is how you know I work in a place where tech is relevant. It's just, if you turned it off and back on again, guys. Like, if you know... I can't say I work in an actual tech. It's not really, but like, you know...
I legit was gonna turn it off and on again, but the reload part, you know, that's good. That's good, man.
What can I say? Does League Broadcast have a 5-year warranty? I don't know, dude. Gonna cover manufacturer faults? Who knows?
Not yet, mate. It's still in beta. I think the end of the year. I'm guessing it's gonna be.
Oh, for real? You think they're actually gonna drop it a full release? That would be crazy.
They discussed that, and there's gonna be some extra features and stuff, and some paywall stuff that you need. So we'll see what we gain and what we lose.
Oh, hold on!
Zeus
just stole that, Drake. Holy moly! Now look at the HP bars here for the side of 0-10 Powerspike. We see 3 flashes immediately sent out there. I'm gonna have to see what happened there on a replay because holy. I don't know if they just went for the Drake without having priority in their lanes or what, but they just got severely punished for that. Obviously, the gold hasn't really changed much because there was no real exchange of coins there. But, you know, we see big summoners spent there. 2 flashes and the Ezreal E. So not quite as bad as I thought it was, but still not great there for 0-10. You know, trying to be proactive and getting punished on the move. Meanwhile, their top lane is getting kind of fisted here as well. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, we can see... Okay, I think they did have push in bot, but MexiGods choose to sack the wave there.
He just walked up, didn't he?
Yeah, he just walks up and steals it. I'm gonna go on. Gale joking, bro. Gale joking. Stay with the me special. Yeah, I knew it was coming.
I was gonna say, why can't you do that?
No, well, I'm not gonna cuss myself.
No, I mean, why can't you just walk up and take that as, that Echo in his own jungle is getting completely stomped out.
Yeah,
was that 2 ults
there.
or was that just 1 ult there? That was 2 ults.
It was, yeah. I think they commit the
they committed the Invitational.
Sorry, like I said, the Galio, right, and the Invitational ult. Yeah, public execution and heroes entrance.
However,
but that's
Galio
actually really good though. I respect the decision making here. So obviously Ambessa knows they have the push, they have complete control of their lane. So they spend some time, you know, there's usually there's instances as a top laner where you're like, oh, I've pushed the wave in and there's nothing for me to do. I could get a base, or I can go and find the enemy jungler and I can abuse them. Like we see Yeezy do here. And obviously knowing that 0-10 Powerspike play through their jungler, he is their carry. Being able to set him behind, he's down by 20 CS right now, which is a good chunk of camps. We're talking 6 camp difference right now for Zeus right now. That's actually really big for their tempo. He's now really much on the back foot. And also his camps aren't going to be properly sequenced. So he's going to be down on CS for a little while, I think. What were you going to say, Aaron?
I was going to say during the champs leg, before I had some client issues, the comp for MexiGods, very good at engaging and kind of locking down the champion with the Ambessa ult. You got the Galio kind of semi-global, Wukong knocking up, and then Kai'Sa who can from afar poke in.
Oh, hold the phone. This looks really bad for Poseidon. I think he might die here if he eats one more ability by Hui. Hui's going to try for it, going to flash for it, but oh no! Okay, it is a 1-for-1, but Zeus is going to punish there. Unfortunate, maybe not quite tracking where the Wukong might be, and he gets to just kind of steal a freebie there.
He probably.
But yeah, back onto what you were talking about though. I 100% agree with you. Their comp it's a weird one because like they don't have the best dive tools in terms of primary engage, right? Like it's not like they have a Nocturne Paranoia or like a Call of the Forge God from Ornn or something. All they really have is the public execution, or if they can get Zeus on a flank angle, he can get behind people. But he's going to have to be sneaky about it with how he gets into the backline. But once they get an engage onto the backline, the entire squad can pull up. Like, Ambessa's got 4 million dashes and gets solo kills like it's nothing, apparently. And, you know, Hero's Entrance by Galio can, from literally half the map away, just join any kind of encounter and knock up several members. They also have Kai'Sa can fly in with her ultimate as well. So it's, yeah, she's also super helpful for them. I'd say the only person that doesn't quite fit the memo is the Janna. Janna can't really do much in terms of getting past the enemy front line.
Yeah.
And if the team do what they want to do, if the team do what they want to do, a Janna might be abandoned on her own, right? Because if the entire team commit to a team fight where they're like, oh, cool, we landed it on Hui. Hui has no escapes because he's got no flash. Let's all hard commit and smoke this guy. Janna's just there like a screen away, like, yeah, I guess, guys, yeah, moral support. I guess support because an assist because I pressed E. Meanwhile, ooh, Yeezy might be going down here. Hero's Entrance is going to come out and the shielding is going to keep him alive. Taunt is going to come out. Oh, Peace and Bulls is able to get that Q out and is able to shut down Yeezy. And now it's a 3v1 for the Galio, and as quickly as he was behind, Peace and Bulls has found himself 2 quick kills. And he's 500 gold up. He's still down in camps, but, you know, why farm camps when you can farm champs, you know? Just is what it is. He's very happy with that, I think. He's probably got enough gold in the bank to finish his Lich Bane. Ooh, okay, he is nearby for this Drake as well. Gonna jump over the wall, try to make a steal. Zeus does get it. So 2 for 2 on the smites here by the Wukong. And we find out what is the soul now. Infernal Soul. So Infernal Soul will be big for both teams, right? None of them have tanks, so Infernal Soul will go hard on literally every champion in the game, I think, other than, again, Janna and Nami, really. But yeah, let me just give a quick replay here of this tussle.
A very good flash right there to get out of.
Yeah, Yeezy played it nigh perfectly until Echo showed up, and then once Echo is there, what can you really do? Healing from Fiora ultimate comes out, and Poseidon finds himself 1v3. He initially came in to secure the kill on Leo, and when he arrived and Yeezy dies, now he's in a bad place. But if we just talk strictly about laning here, I think that he's still actually pretty happy where he is. He's finished his Hollow Radiance. He's gonna go for the flash play here. He gets feared, still gonna get the solo kill. Might die to the turret damage though. Unfortunate there. I think maybe not quite respecting the amount of duration on the Hui Fear there. The play in itself was good, but yeah, just too many turret shots, and yeah, taking the L on that one. But it was a 1-for-1, so it's not exclusively bad here. Ooh, Cyclone's gonna come out onto Peace Sword and Bulls. A little bit of damage goes out onto the Wukong there. We do have a commit here, but we know we've got Fiora on the backside here, and Fiora's in a bad place here. Gonna die to the Wukong. I don't know how this goes for the side of 0-10 Powerspike. They are very overcommitted here. 2-man taunt is gonna lock up Nami and the Ezreal. Sorry, I didn't actually realize it was Ezreal up there and not Hui. And they get 4 quick kills here. So as clean as 0-10 Powerspike were in the first couple minutes there, getting themselves a quick lead, they just kind of threw that right there. 4 deaths, in a team fight, or it wasn't even really a team fight. It was kind of multiple skirmishes in quick succession. is really bad here. So they are now nearly 3k down, but it looks like Yeezy might be in a bad place here. He's trying to fight. The amount of shielding is deceptive on Ambessa, and she's like one ability cooldown away from catching up to this Fiora right now. We've seen tries, takes a turret shot for a trouble, and if Leo doesn't back away, he is going to die at that turret for sure. There's no way he can stand there. Yeah, you see he's waiting for his waves to come. Luckily, Yeezy and Zeus are going to leave it there. Is this the first Poseidon solo kill in mini LCS? That is a good question. I can't answer it for you yet. I'll need to watch all the tapes. But while I'm talking about tape, Briar's Impact is going to get killed by Hades on a side lane. So unfortunate gameplay there for Briar's Impact.
He overextended there. He could have just backed away. I think he was trying to stop the backs, but
yeah. So it was a choice, and now Levi is taking a lot of damage here. I think he's quite fortunate that they know that the Kai'Sa ult is down, right? So they know Kai'Sa can't fly in. Kai'Sa's playing super aggressively, and Hades is going to get killed here by the Echo. Nami actually steals the kill, unfortunately. Torn onto 2 by Poseidon, but Poseidon is in between 3 enemies, and he's not going to get away here. It's going to be the 3rd kill here for the Echo, who is fairly strong right now. You know, everybody's first item has come in. Lichbane is a big power spike for the Echo. Can we get a check on how many Dark Harvest stacks he has right now? Yeah, we're never gonna find out how many Dark Harvest stacks.
We'll get it. On who?
No, I'm playing. Dark Harvest is on Echo.
6.
Okay, all right. So that's a decent number for this point in the game. Basically, one of them is... Oh, that was a very clean fear by Briar's Impact. Probably going to be the only thing keeping him alive in that exchange. Zeus burns the flash to try and make something happen onto Hui, but unfortunately, the fear is just a little too quick with it. And now they're going to be able to pick up a return kill. Well, it wasn't really a return because nobody died on their side. It is just a free kill here onto the Kai'Sa. And yeah, that's super swift play there by 0-10 Powerspike. And I think, again, maybe a little bit of not quite enough respect by Hades there. Not respecting the damage that the Hui can put out. I think they really want to punish Briar's Impact for not having flash, and so that's why they commit those resources there, but it just doesn't quite work out for them. The point and click CC is always a problem. I remember when Hui first came out, it was the thing everyone was like, only Fiddlesticks has that, how are they going to give him a point and click fear? That's crazy. And now it's just kind of accepted. But either way, we have a team fight here where they committed a lot there to that clone. And they do get control of the Dragon Pit for it. So this would be their first Drake. But we know how Zeus moves. He's got his position in here. He's ready to try and move onto it. And we see the 0-10 Powerspike think better of it this time. And instead of trying to take the Drake, they commit to killing the Wukong. And they do get the first Drake. And it might be a winning team fight for them as well. We see Peace and Bulls is going to get his second kill of the fight. Poseidon's going to get the return kill onto him. So let's take stock there. It was actually a winning fight for MXG. So MexiGods gonna take that. They get a triple kill onto Yeezy, who is 7-1-2 right now. Been a part of 9 of the team's 13 kills. And they killed actually 4 members all in at the end of it. So 4 kills. They don't get the Drake. But they do lose 2 towers top lane. Fiora all this time is completely unperturbed. And yeah, we see in the fight here, obviously the hero's entrance there kind of doesn't really do too much. But it doesn't matter because the health bars are super low for 0-10 Powerspike. And they just get to clean up house. Ambessa's, she just flew in there. You know, I think she burnt TP to get there. And it was free for them at that point. Yo, what the hell? Why is Peace and Bulls, his gold thing is way higher? Yeah, it's way higher, even though he's actually like at 1.5k lower than Yeezy. It's a busted tool, bro. It's wrong. It doesn't understand math.
Wait, what's it saying?
It says he's got 7.9k, but his bar is like flying. It's as long as his name.
Oh, yeah, that's why it's probably scaling with that. And get a smaller name.
True. We should just name him. We should just change his name to Bulls. From now on. We don't need to store P, you know. Just Bulls.
Wait, have you seen this? So we have total damage throughout the game.
Look, his is scuffed on every single metric then, presumably, because it seems to track with his name. Okay, interesting. It also makes the actual box where it shows their damage come off. It like clips off of the back of the background. Damn. All right. I feel like I've spoken more about League broadcast than I have about the game in this game so far. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up about that and talk about the game. Let's have a look at all of the items coming in for some of these players. We have 2 items on Echo. We have 2.5 items on the Ambessa. We have 2 items on Hui, who, Nami might be caught out here. It looks like, I think he's gonna probably go down. The tidal wave keeps himself alive. And now Cyclone is not gonna do anything. And Wukong committed way too hard for being on his own there. In a 3v1, he's gonna get punished. And we see Levi here is getting free access to the entire backline. And he's gonna make sure they pick up 2 quick kills. And I'm pretty sure they can secure Poseidon here too. Absolutely. One more arcane shot. There we go. And that is double kill for Levi, 3, 2, and 5 on the Ezreal, and several kills over to the side of Peace Sword and Balls, equaling up the kill count here at 20 minutes. We love some symmetry here at the Mini LCS, and 14 to 14 actually isn't that symmetrical, because 14, when you mirror it, doesn't look like 14, but ignore me. It's not important. The gold lead, though, is very similar. There is not 100 gold between these two teams. Probably. Who do you think that favors as we scale into the game?
That's a definitely a good question. Who would need the scaling? So, I would say MexiGods is a more scaling team? Question mark?
So I don't know if I agree with you. So Ambessa will scale quite hard. And Kaiser will scale quite hard. Yeah. My good color commentator right here, Dark Lord Heron. Meanwhile, Vladimir gets caught. They do exhaust Yeezy, but it ain't gonna stop Yeezy. He's going crazy, much like actual Yeezy. And I think he's gonna get caught here though, because yeah, there was a hard commit. And
with that was a good distraction to be able to get that Atacon.
Mm-hmm. How much gold did they get on the shutdown though? He was 7-1, so they really got to weigh up their options here, I think, because it is now a gold lead for 0-10 Powerspike based just purely off of that shutdown. So you get the Atacon, but I think they just got a ton of gold onto, I believe, Levi, or was it Hui?
I'm not sure. We can have a look at the replay. It only showed me 380 in there.
Yeah, public execution committed to kill the Nami.
This is a
not the best call. I don't think Ambessa's broken. She's just very, very interesting.
Well, she's a broken champ because she has too many dashes right there.
Okay, so it looks like Echo is the one to secure the kill. So the shutdown being on him is going to be big. Like we said, they play through Peace Sword and Balls. They play through the balls. Sorry. Don't quote that. But yeah, getting as much gold onto him as they can is really important. And we see here in this third Drake fight here, oh, Zeus is going to get them that Drake soul point here. I think unfortunately for 0-10 Powerspike, they couldn't really get much control. Like, they couldn't get any measure into that area for the dragon fight, right? They commit the Nami tidal wave and Levi popped him. Oh my god. Persephone just got smoked. And that is really rough there. Meanwhile, by the way, I'd like to point out we've been speaking really highly of Yeezy on this Ambessa, but every single fight they have to commit Ambessa to fighting in the mid lane or in the Dragon Pit or in wherever it is. Leo never comes because he doesn't need to. He's 2k gold down. He just farms. He just takes turrets. He's just doing Fiora things. And even though he's 1.8k gold down, he's opened the gates right now in the enemy team. And Poseidon's caught in a really bad place here. He's maybe going to be able to kill Leo, but I don't think he's going to get much else. Zeus is going to go down to the Hui. Point and click fear yet again. Briar's Impact make sure they secure the kill onto Poseidon. And now Ambessa's going to try and make her presence known, but I don't think she's going to be able to do much. It looks like she's just standing completely still. Is that kind of high key in? Never mind, Gigabait going to get Peace Golden Balls into the gray screen. Double kill here for the MexiGods, but Levi's just got too much damage right now. And even though the fight looked like it might have been MexiGods favored for a second, it turns out 0-10 Powerspike take it in the end there, and they're going to be able to secure that first inhib. Big shout out to Leo on the split push to even open that base to allow them to take that. And we got 20 seconds here until Baron. And okay, Yeezy going in hard here with the public execution. Gonna get point and click CC'd again into the bubble, and he's probably gonna die here. Heroic entrance is gonna come out, but it's a little too late. Yeezy's down, and it doesn't mean anything at this point. Now, I think, is that technically an unofficial ace over like a 40 to 50 second period? I think it might have been.
Before that part right there, that was a fucking 50 second fight. So, yeah, I'd give it an unofficial ace.
It's crazy times. But either way, when we look at the gold lead now, there is 3.5k in the favor of 0-10 Powerspike. They're going to have super minions crashing into the top lane. One thing I will mention here is as they attempt to play around Baron, having the top inhib open is the safest inhib they could probably have. Because the super minions crashing into top lane is actually quite easy to get to the Baron pit from. As long as they can keep push in top, it's not too hard for them to pivot towards the Baron pit, right? When I say that, I mean for MexiGods. Optimally, what 0-10 Powerspike would have done here is have Fiora split bot lane instead, right? Once laning was over, if she was splitting bot and had achieved the same things in bot lane that she has in top, their ability to threaten the Baron would be so much higher. Because whoever it is that's de-pushing the super minions is on the other side of the map. And so if they don't have TP, they cannot help in the Baron fight. But as it currently stands, if you de-push top, you are within a screen of the Baron fight. So it's way easier for MexiGods here to actually be able to turtle up without finding themselves a man down. But they are still down. And we see Yeezy and Leo now are fighting it out, duking it out in the bot lane right now. Yeezy does have the push on the minimap, but it doesn't really matter when Persephone gets her ass caught. And that is the 5th death here for the Janna. We see Hades is trying to get some damage out here. Heroic entrance is going to come out to get Galio into the fray, but this is still a man down, even with the big entrance there. Hui ult's going to hit 2 members and deal a decent amount of damage into Zeus, and Zeus being down means the Baron can be threatened. We see Yeezy TP's in, but he doesn't even want to commit. Like he's now walking the safest possible route because he's like, damn, bro, my team's kind of dead. So much of the team's gold is rooted in the Ambessa right now. And if he's not in those team fights, you just kind of lose them. And now, probably safely, I believe 0-10 Powerspike are going to be able to secure this Baron. With Zeus being dead, he's not going to, I mean, the team aren't even going to attempt to do anything here. You know, they're going to let it go. They're going to push their waves as much as they can. And just probably play around this next Drake. If they can get Drake, it is Infernal Soul for them. So most of that gold lead that 0-10 Powerspike would be mitigated. And yeah, here we see this play just starts. They have good control of the... Yeah, literally, they know she's there because of a stray ward. They just fully commit, get hurt, she dies immediately. You know, this is one of the problems with the Janna, I think, in this instance, is if she doesn't know where the targets are, she should have never really been walking there, I think. It's illegal territory, you know? Yeah. Definitely the League of Legends equivalent of being caught in the wrong area and getting your phone robbed. It's a London special. Enemy team were like, what's your postcode, bruv? And yeah, Janna's pockets got run there, because it is what it is. But here we see, okay, yeah, because they have the Baron and they have the super minions in the top lane here. 0-10 Powerspike have complete control of that the Drake, and they do commit 3 members here. Kai'Sa ult's gonna come out. They're gonna try and kill Leo for the 4th time. Gonna get that. I question why Leo was there, knowing the super minions are already going in, right? Like, you don't really want to send your split pusher into the lane where there's no objectives to really take. But I guess knowing that his team are on the other side of the map securing Drake, they kind of need him to be there. They don't really want to play with Fiora. Fiora is more of a threat when she's on her own and drawing attention to her to make the team fights for the team easier. Zeus is sitting here in this little area. He is waiting. He is lurking right now. Full on Reddit lurk right now. But I don't think he's going to actually get anything. Yeah, he has to commit the cone there to get himself to safety when the enemy team find him. And yeah, unfortunate there. If he was able to make something happen, that could have gone crazy. That could have been a big team fight win. But unfortunately, not quite going to happen. And 0-10 Powerspike are going to be able to kind of wrap up that Baron buff with a 4.4k lead here. So yeah, not too bad for them. You know, the inhib has respawned. It has respawned for the side of MexiGods. So no more super minions until they eventually take that again. We can see Fiora has gone straight back to pushing that top lane. So gonna see whether or not they damn. Imagine getting flamed by Tubo, bro. That's crazy. This guy says, I thought this was supposed to be Emerald bracket, not Fiesta bracket, but oh no! P-Sword and Bulls just flies in with the Proto Belt E, and Persephone never stood a chance. She just got obliterated. And now, okay, Yeezy's gonna kill someone on a side lane, but he doesn't have TP for this fight, and his team are gonna lose. Leo's gonna get the kill here onto the Galio. It's interesting that they changed it up. They've put Fiora with the team and thrown Hui in the bot lane to deal with Yeezy, but didn't actually punish them too badly there. They're now gonna be able to push here onto this tier 3. MexiGods just don't have the numbers to really protect this. We see that Leo is pushing the top inhib, so they're gonna maybe get 2 inhibs here, and Zeus is gonna go down. Yeezy is finally based, but it is just Yeezy and Hades and Persephone to try and keep this game alive right now. They are 3v4, and they try to go in, and we see that the Mbessa is able to do some damage, but the exhaust kind of hampers it a little bit, and they keep what little remains of their base here. But things are not looking good right now for the MexiGods. They are in dark days right now. 2 inhibs down. Fiora's already making a beeline to the bot wave. You know they're going to be pushing that motherfucker. And we got 2 minutes until the next Baron. And okay, all right. Public execution by Yeezy's going to find a stray Echo. And they get to spoon feed a kill over here to Hades. We didn't really mention that the late game damage, like the onus to be able to kill the enemy team in the late game, is going to fall primarily on Yeezy and Hades. And with how Yeezy's had to play the game, having to perpetually find and stop Leo from pushing, really it only falls on Hades. Poseidon doesn't have the damage to kill anyone right now. He's on 2 items. He's waiting for his Zhonya's, but really he's an engage tool. He's an engage tool. He's CC. Persephone is exactly the same. She's just CC and shielding. She's not going to be anything for the damage. If anything, she's been getting farmed in this game, so it's been pretty difficult. And then yeah, same Zeus right now is also pretty much just an engage tool. I don't know if I think he can kill Nami, but Ezreal has really good escape tools. He's got flash, plus he's got arcane shift. Hui has the point and click fear. Words are hard. And then P-Sword and Balls has all of his escape tools with the E, with the chrono break. You know, he's very safe. And so I think Wukong is hard pressed really to be able to make a massive impact in this game. Yeah, I think like the damage tells everything. And Yeezy's gonna catch Briar's Impact here. Briar's Impact's gonna go down. Hades gets that kill. Moving further in, we see here Zeus came on a side there, but unfortunately didn't commit too much more. And we do have 15 seconds here until the next Drake. So the enemy team, you know, we got MexiGods are looking to maybe play around that. They have the man advantage. Briar's Impact wasn't massively ahead, but it's still a DPS threat here. And they're getting good damage here onto Levi. They're going to commit the Cyclone. They're going to commit the heroic entrance. And okay, they do actually kill the Ezreal. Yeah. Oh no. No, not like this. Not another one. Oh,
It's
another base
another
race.
back
Oh
door.
my god. It's actually going to do it. Leo's actually going to commit and get that first game. Crazy cool. Oh no. They take it to match point. That's, yeah, genuinely PTSD right there. No, 100%.